that we've added our gems and run bundle install, let's secure our API credentials. So the way we're going to do that is here in the console, clear and type in Figaro install. And what this is going to do is inside of our config directory, it's going to create this file called application.yaml, and then it's also adding that into the get ignore file. You may or may not have this if you have not initialized a Git repository. I've done it because I've been pushing up different commits up to the GitHub repo so you can have access to it. But if you have not done it, type in git init, and assuming you have Git installed on your computer, it'll create a repository in your local machine, and we'll go into later how to do this if you haven't done it already, so you don't have to worry about it. But we're going to go into this file right here, and so go to config, and you can see not application RB, but application YAML. And you can also see that it appended the get ignore file that it said anything in this file, do not send that up to GitHub, because you do not want people. What happens is hackers they have scrapers set up on the web and specifically on sites like GitHub, and if anybody accidentally pushes up their secure credentials, they'll grab onto those and they will they'll start putting those on their account. And if it's for AWS, they might spin up hundreds of servers, and all of those would be charged against your account. So you really want to be careful about this and never allow those credentials to be ever seen by anybody except yourself, and definitely not anybody out in the wild. So now that we have that, let's clear out all these comments, and now we're going to put in our API credentials. So to get started, I'm going to call this AWS underscore access underscore key underscore ID, and then a colon or semicolon, and then a string, and this is where you'll put your access key. I'm not going to type it in front of you, not that I think that any of you guys are going to rob me, but it's just to prove the point that you would never have anybody except yourself see these secret keys and these API keys. So I'm just going to put it blank. You can fill in this on your side. Next, I'm going to do AWS secret, not dashes, underscores, AWS secret access key, and then this is going to be a string that I'll fill in later. And next, I want to put in a couple things. Those are going to be the same no matter what environment that we're using. But next I want to put in here something that is seen only in development. So in development, I have a special AWS bucket, and I will put in my bucket name right there. And then for production, I'm going to put in a different AWS bucket. And so what this is going to let me do is I can have one bucket on AWS's CDN that all my files in development get sent up to, and then one that all of the files get sent up on the production. It's usually a good idea to keep these separate. So if you're wondering where you can get these, just go to your web browser and go to console.aws.amazon.com and sign up for an account, and then you can access all of your different services there. I'm not going to walk you through how to do that side of it. That side's pretty self-explanatory, and I also talk about how to do it in some of my other tutorials, like my photo uploading course. But go grab those AWS API keys and plug them in here, and I'll see you in the next video.